Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Now, today, I want to give you guys a couple of tips from me personally on how to rise through the ranks and get to GrandMaster. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to say for that guy that commented on my last video telling me I was a silver and or gold, hold this L. The only silver and or gold, it's you, buddy boy. Not me. Now let's get into the subject of this video. Now, one of the very first tips I'm going to advise you guys to do is not to just turn the game on and jump straight into ranked. I highly advise against that. You guys should always start the game up, and before you jump into ranked, you want to warm up a bit, whether that's in quick play, if you want to go to the firing range, even if you want to play against bots, which I really don't recommend because bots obviously don't play like real people. I would always suggest at least jump into quick play, get a couple of matches, warm up a little bit, get your mechanics right, get in game time mode, because once you start getting to like Diamond 2 and above, the games get sweatier, and you need to be literally on your A game, on point at all times. Tip number 2, and it's probably one of my biggest tips that I recommend everybody that should be doing if they want to climb, especially as a solo queuer, okay? Utilize the add to block list and the avoid as teammate option. You're gonna run across a lot of people who are, one, trolling, and two, who blatantly, quite to put it honestly, got carried this far. They don't deserve to be past gold. They don't deserve to be in platinum. They don't deserve to be in diamond. It just is what it is. They got carried by people who are way better than them, and then you get stuck with them and they completely sell the team, okay? Because at this point, once you get to this rank, it truly is a team effort, especially when you're queuing up against, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks, people who all have mics, all have communication, they're all trying out different strategies. You don't want to be dealing with these people who aren't on your level, for lack of it. That's the only way I can say it. You don't want to be dealing with these people. So after each game, pay attention to who's selling the team, who's not helping you guys, who's basically just throwing, and avoid them. Just avoid them as teammates. Now, tip number 3, I'm going to piggyback off that last tip. You basically want to find a couple of people that you synergize with, that you work very well with, and team up with them. Just do it. Team up with them. You're going to have a much better time. If you're teaming up with at least 3 people that you know are good, mainly somebody who's like a really good tank or so, and that's just less people that you have to worry about solo queuing with, who are just obviously not good enough to be at this rank. It just is what it is. At this point, once you hit diamond, even diamond 3, I had no problem with diamond 3. I flew through diamond 3. I pretty much flew through diamond 2. But once I hit diamond 1, it starts getting to the point where you really do need decent teammates. So if you find some people along your solo queue journey and you guys are good, you guys have good comms, you guys team up well together, ask them if they want to party up. It's gonna make your climb to GM so much easier, so much more enjoyable. Now, tip number 4, and this is one that I still have to work on to this very day. Try your hardest not to get tilted, okay? When you're upset, angry, crashing out, and you're tilted, you're just not gonna make the best decisions. You're not gonna play to your strength, to the best of your abilities. Now, I know it's extremely frustrating when, for instance, I had a Spider-Man in one of my games who kept dying in a 1v1 to the other Spider-Man. I mean, he was like 0-6. It was annoying, it was frustrating. He wasn't giving the team any value. He was selling the team. And quite frankly, I was getting upset. I was getting heated. I was getting hot. I just couldn't take it anymore. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you guys, it just does the team no good when you guys are arguing, yelling, bickering at each other. Me and my team on my way up to through the ranks, you know, we had a couple of moments where we were going off on each other, and I just had to mute my mic because I just couldn't do it anymore. I was that tilted to the point where I just stopped communicating with my team. I didn't want to talk to anybody, and that's just not effective. So when you start getting tilted and you start getting to the point where every single game and every single death is pissing you off, upsetting you, making you angry, stop where you are, get off of ranked, either go back to quick play and just play to have some fun, or just get off the game for a little bit, maybe an hour, go chillax, come back later. I promise you that is the best decision you can make when you are playing and you're getting tilted constantly. Now for my next tip, I don't care what anybody says. This is my list. I'm gonna tell you guys, ban Luna Snow. Just do it. Do it. I don't care what any other YouTuber says. I don't care what anybody says. Ban her every single game. And the reason why is because on my way up to GrandMaster, most of the games that I ended up losing were because of that stupid, cheap Luna Snow ultimate that gets paired with Loki. It is absolutely insane. You know, when you're just playing a game and you can't kill the enemy team for like 30 seconds because they have a Luna Snow ult, and then right after Luna Snow ults and finishes up with that, Loki copies her and Loki ults, and it's absolutely absurd. It's freaking ridiculous, okay? I had a much better time when me and my teammates decided that we were going to ban Luna Snow every single game. We're gonna take that Luna Snow and Loki 30 seconds of invincibility. We're gonna take that completely out of the equation. Don't want it in the game. It's absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, that synergy, the Luna Snow and Loki synergy, is what prevented me from hitting GM even sooner, because those were my only couple of losses on my way up to GM. Insane. I promise you, just ban her. Trust me. For my next tip, I'm going to recommend, for example, I am a Cloak and Dagger main. I don't touch tank at all. I don't like tanking, just period. I DPS or I heal, but I mainly like healers because Cloak and Dagger is my main. So I'm going to suggest that you learn a couple of characters within your favorite role, because as you rank up higher, eventually your main more than likely might get banned. I was actually shocked. There was about 3 games or so that I played yesterday where they decided they were gonna ban Cloak and Dagger, and I was absolutely stunned because typically it's Luna Snow who gets banned as far as the supports go. So I had to learn literally on the fly in the middle of a ranked match. I had to learn on the fly how to play Sue Storm, Invisible Woman. And it is what it is. They took my main from me. So the more characters you know how to play proficiently in a given class, the easier ranked will be for you. So that's about all I have today. So please implement these tips. Have a good time. Have fun. Happy Marvel rivaling. Your boy is GM, GrandMaster. That was my goal last season. I made it to Diamond, I think 3 last season, and it just is what it is. There we go. Your boy done did it. And hey, it is what it is. So until next time, it's your boy C Wavy. Get in the comment section below if you made it this far. Like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm out of here, folks.